state your name and
Jeremy Sweeter, Chief Counsellor, Hopetown District. I represent the communities of Hopetown, Manawaki, and Great Wanakee to the Hopetown District. And I think last summer they felt the total effect of the massive power outages, and it cost a lot of our tourists to go home when they were only in town for a day or two, and they were here for weekly rentals. It affected the rental-owned business, it affected the golf cart business, it affected the boat rental business, sorry. And you know, and these people lost weekly rentals because of the power outages, and you know, it affects the local economy. And I think if we protest now, I think it would have a major effect on letting the government know that we're really serious. You know, and the effect that it had on my constituents was astronomical in the last year, and we just cannot go through another summer like we went through last summer. And I think it's very important that the government get their act together and make sure that when this summer comes that we're all ready and we don't suffer minor. We hope not to suffer any at all, but if so, only minor outages as the tourist season begins.
I wanted to get your comment too on the new government complex. How do you feel that will impact the economy?
I think the government made a major mistake by going and constructing the complex there, because it's going to take a lot of revenue out of local Marsh Harbor proper area, where we had bigger needs at this present time, such as the airport terminal and Medicare in Abaco is something that really needs to be addressed, and a mini hospital would have gone a long way to addressing our needs here in Abaco rather than a government complex. Because when you start to take the rents from the local business people here in Marsh Harbor and put it in a government complex, they're going to start to hurt, and then other businesses are going to start to hurt as a result of that. And I think that was a wrong move, especially given the downturn in the economy. I think that was the wrong time. Maybe 10 years from now that may have been a consideration, but right now we need an airport terminal and a mini hospital, which I think that was top priority, and the government.
Did they promise to build a new hospital in recent times, and did they fulfill that promise? That was not even on the table.
I think it's been on the table for quite some time, but unfortunately the government has been dragging their feet on that, and you know, that needs to be top priority. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, the mini hospital should come before even the airport terminal, because you need to have your proper infrastructure in place before you have a major terminal and invite a lot of people in. If you don't have proper health care for your tourists, you know, then that's another problem. We have to sit down and organize and plan these things out before. And it's the whole problem with everything that's been happening in the last couple of years in Abaco has not been planned out properly. Nobody's sitting down. There's no common sense put into what's been going on here. And unfortunately, the residents are suffering for it. No consultation, and I think we need to change the government.
Do you think that the PM should come down here and speak to the people? What do the people want? Do they need to hear from the leader?
Well, I think I think it's past that stage. I believe people are frustrated and vexed, and I think it's time for a change of government. I mean, obviously they're way off track of what they set out to do when they came to office, and I think unless something's changed soon, I think they gotta go.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,